Hello there and welcome to Tarot by Izabela. I hope you're all doing great and I'm very happy to see you here. Today we're gonna talk about a very serious topic, something that can or may concern all of the people living here on Earth, and lately the threat of this topic is rising. So today we're going to look into the question about nuclear war. And as we all know, the tension between East and West is rising more and more for every day. And there is quite scary times right now. And we're all being bombarded with propaganda through the mainstream, who is bad and who is good. And if one poke the bear too much, one can get a reaction at the end. Anyway, so we're going to look into if there will be a nuclear war between the East and the West. And to do so, I'm going to use my tarot cards, my oracle cards, and my dices. And those dices have symbols and words on them. So let's start and see into this serious topic if we're gonna have a nuclear war or not. Let's first start with shuffling the cards. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So, we're going to take some cards on that question. Will there be a nuclear war? And we're going to take some oracle cards on that too. And some dices. And they are here. One, two, and three. So let's start. Oh, I thought I had my glasses on, but they are here. Let's see if there's gonna be a nuclear war. I need to take some more cards here. Well, we definitely are in that threat. What is ruling right now is the devil. And devil stands for this reading anyway, for evil stuff, for manipulation, for control, for evil stuff. And we also have the card Nine of Swords. Then it's definitely manipulation, an evil manipulation. So there are dark forces trying to trigger a nuclear war. And it's doing so through propaganda. and lies and say fraud and all kinds of nasty stuff to provoke this. It's full in action right now. We have the people of the planet Earth, and the people want peace. The people doesn't want war. Who wants war? The one in the ruling classes, on the top. They want war to get empowered by themselves. But in a nuclear war, nobody wins, everybody loses. Will there be a war? Here in this reading, I don't see a war, not a full-scale war. There will be fights. Some kind of explosion will happen in the near future, big explosion, but not nuclear. Not like one or the other side presses the red button and it starts. There is too much on stake here. Nobody wins. Within the following month, this nuclear threat between East and West is gonna rise. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. Even though I don't see this explosion, but it will be very close to an explosion. I still see here good forces that will do anything in their power to prevent this. This nuclear threat is like planned. It's saved for this moment. It's nothing that you can say is, how I say, sudden and from nowhere. It has been planned. But I don't see the plans get fulfilled. There are, as I said, too much at stake for the evil side and also for the good side. I'm gonna take some more cards about this nuclear threat. If there will be a war or not. It's very scary. One have to remember there is no smoke without a fire. And pushing and pushing the bear can have its consequences. But even if the bear loves his forest, he doesn't want his forest to be destroyed. Yeah, since all the animals live in the forest. Let's see here. Oops. One card jumped out. And see what that is. Yeah. This is the card of turning the back. And that means the nuclear threat is there, is very real. But it will turn back. It will diminish and disappear. Let's take more cards about this nuclear war. What is going on here? Why is it a threat in this time? Take one of these. So let's see what the, what the cards say. Okay. Now this nuclear threat has other deep meanings. I get the card of locked up children, and there are so many children gone missing, so many children that are used in human trafficking and other horrible practices, and they are locked up. They are locked up on deep places, and the key to these children is going to be found, and the children will be released. So this nuclear threat is also about those children, young people that are locked up. They don't, you can say, the bad side, the evil side that uses those children, do not want this to come up to the public. They want the public to be focused on fear. They want the public to be focused on threats, on war, on all kinds of stuff except on the children. And the time is coming soon for these children to be released from the cages. And there are also literal cages that those children sit in. And this will lead to peace. I don't see a nuclear war, but it will be like a nuclear war when the truth about those children goes public. It will be like a nuclear war in people's hearts, souls, mind. It will be very difficult to accept what is really going on. As I said, I saw some kinds of explosion, but not nuclear. It will be, for a couple of more weeks, the tension will rise and we'll be on the edge of the cliff. We all gonna feel like we are standing on the edge of the cliff and we cannot take it anymore. My recommendation here is peace. Try to find peace in mind. Try to focus on good stuff, on loving actions. Try to help people you care for and also people you may not care for so much and you don't know. We have to be there for each other in these scary times. And the card of temperance, everything's gonna be balanced again. As the devil before is working really overtime and really spewing out propaganda, horrible stuff, everything to keep the people focused on anything that the real truth, what is going on. I recommend everybody to look at the both side of the coin. Even if there are sanctions, restrictions from both sides, both east and west, there is never one person's fault for a fight. You have to have at least two. And everyone have their reason to start a fight. Look at the both sides of the coin. What is really going on? Look a little bit in history books. What has been going on in the eastern region where there is a ongoing conflict, look back 10, 15 years and try to search information, maybe on search engines that are not censored, to get more perspective, and then make your own mind up what is going on. Let's take some more cards about this nuclear war. No, I don't see a nuclear war, a real nuclear war with bombs falling on different countries. I don't see big cities in the west disappear or big cities in the east either. None really wants that. Even many governments are pushing for this war, provoking for this war. There will not be any war because really we normal people, we everyday people, we just want to live our lives in peace and do what we like to do, but not this. This is not for us. This is for the ruling class, the elites. They want it, as in old times back in history. So try to be calm. Don't get in panic mode, but still be prepared, because there will be many scare events. Every time you put on the TV or look at the newspaper, it's just big red flags everywhere. And since everything is preparing for a war, with the economy in the shops and messages that goes out to the people, you can be prepared in case the net go down, in case the bank close, the shops close, and it will be kind of, how you say, military takeover, when the people cannot go out, some kind of lockdown. Then it's good to be prepared with food and water, candles, and warm clothes and so on, especially for those countries that closing up for cold winter. Yeah, let's take some more cards here. Here comes the devil again. And the devil, who say, the evil forces behind this will go down, will be oppressed, and the people will get liberated from this evil. Even though many persons, many people do not want to see what's really going on, they will shut their eyes. Even if you show the truth, black on white, look, this is the rock. No, it's not a rock, it's a flower, but look, it's hard, it's a rock. No, they will not want to see the truth. It's more comfortable, it's more easy for them to live in a lie, to live in an illusion, and to confront this horrible truth that are really the reasons what is going on in this world today. It's better to fall asleep again and not face it. Put the head in sand, in the dirt. Now I'm gonna take some cards here to see, for example, how long time this threat of nuclear war will go on. Is it to end soon, or are we going to live in this tension, in this stress for a long time? So let's see on that question. I'm gonna take 3 cards for that. Time is a little bit difficult to see exactly. As again, I don't see a war here. I more see like learning or a peaceful solution without this big nuclear war. I get a strong 5-6, could be 5-6 weeks, maximum 5-6 months, even if I don't think it will be so long, like 5-6 months. I think a lot of things will come up to the surface within these 5-6 weeks, and that will calm this situation down. People will be able to put aside the anxiety, the fear, and like, finally relax a little bit. Sorry. And there is a lot of enlightenment coming in. The truth cannot be oppressed for more. The truth have a very, very, very strong force to go through and shine. You cannot hide it forever. And we are closing up for the time when the truth, what is really going on in this world, on many, many areas, to be revealed. And as I said before, when the truth will be revealed, it will be a shock for many. And a lot of people will not be able to handle it. You can help them if you can, if they want. But a lot of people will be lost in this, unfortunately. This is a little bit like we're living in extremely dark times. And it's like a long, long night or a long, long winter with no sun, with no warm. And it has been that winter, that night for many years now. And there is no more power for this night. The sun will break through and spread light for the population. So folks, that was my reading, if there's gonna be a nuclear war or not. Conclusion, we are gonna be very close to a nuclear war, like just few millimeters from a nuclear war. But no one will really press that red button. We will be very close. Yes, it will be. And there will be some kind of explosion, but not nuclear. I get a strong feeling that in some big cities there could be this kind of explosions. Some Western cities. And this is also to scare the people. The dark side want to build up the fear, want to create a sense of revenge for the evil bear in the east and so on. And but the true actors behind this will also be revealed, and this crisis of big nuclear war will come down. Yeah, but still, I recommend all of you to take care. Prepare for an eventual lockdown, some kind of military control for a couple of weeks maybe, until things settle down, and have some kind of stock at home, preparedness with food and water, candles and so on, warm clothes, because it could also be that all communications and the power grid goes down for a couple of weeks, especially in the West. Yes. But the good news, no nuclear war. The bad news, we are at war right now. But not that kind of war that we associate war with, like in First World War or Second World War. But still there is a war, and it's half silent, and it is one side against the other. But in the end, we are all human beings. We all want to live in peace. Nobody really wants war. And those who want war are those who make money at war. And they do everything to trigger it. And try to be calm, try to do your research, and be above that fear-mongering. Well, that was my message to you. I wish you all the best. Take care. And if you liked what you have seen, please press the like button, share button, and subscription button. I will be doing more videos in the close future about different topics that are, in time right now. And of course I had many viewers mailing me, and they wanted to have answers on things that happens around them and in this world. And I will take a break a little bit from the horoscope and concentrate on different topics. So if you want to have notifications of new videos coming up, please press subscription. Wish you all the best. Take care out there. See you soon. Bye bye.